All this week, we're helping you get back into the swing of things for back to school. This morning, we're taking a look at dual participation. That's student athletes playing two sports during the same season.
A new rule change by the Rhode Island Interscholastic League means this year a soccer player can score goals in the same season that he kicks field goals on the football field.
Now we're taking a look at how dual participation will work as part of our in-depth back-to-school coverage.
Practice, games, projects, and tests. Balancing athletics with academics is never easy. Christina Battistini knows that struggle. She's been a high school basketball coach and runs her own sports camp. And growing up, she played a lot of different sports. By high school, the coaches at Classical allowed the star athlete to play two winter sports, basketball and indoor track.
So I would practice high jump after basketball practice. It was in the gym right next door. And then I'd go to the meets that didn't conflict with basketball games.
Now, up until now, the Rhode Island Interscholastic League allowed talented athletes like Battistini to compete in a team sport while also competing in either a track or field event. But a vote by the league's principals committee now means players can compete in two sports in the same season.
The kid that was kicking, that was a great soccer player, which could have been you, Patrick, can now kick on the football team.
But if the physical stressors of two sports on top of the mental stressors of classwork sounds like too much to handle, Tom Mezzanotte with the Rhode Island Interscholastic League says it will be up to schools to safeguard students from overdoing it.
It is up to the school, the family, the athlete, the coaches, the athletic director to determine if you could play numerous sports too during the same season.
We called the state's 36 districts to find out how they're handling dual participation. Many told us they're still working out the details between coaches and the athletic director. Other districts like Chariho have outlined dual participation eligibility requirements with a minimum overall grade point average, a declaration of a primary and secondary sport with permission from both coaches, and a letter of intent signed by the players' parents. So what's the benefit of all this hard work? For Christina Battistini, it paid off, and big time, when she was recruited by Stanford University for both track and basketball. Ultimately, she received a full scholarship for her skills on the court.
Playing multiple sports, it gave me a different outlook on different coaches. I had different teammates. I was able to play for a team. I was able to also learn how to compete individually. So I think when I got to college, I was very well-rounded, more so than some other athletes who may have only played one sport.
Battistini admits dual participation isn't for everyone. She says the players who know they can do it will excel.
And I think you'd be surprised that when you give kids the options to do more, you'll see that they can be really successful and they'll take advantage of those options.
Now, the league's rule change means Rhode Island now joins the 47 other states with dual participation. Massachusetts and Connecticut currently don't allow student athletes to play two team sports in the same season.